you both want some tea?" Lydia Herrera asked. "Would that help?" She stared at her twin brother Daniel, who was pacing the living room, and then at her best friend Abigail Abbi Wallace. Abbi was tapping her foot so much that her wheelchair's footrest was rattling. Abbi pressed a hand to her jittery knee to stop the involuntary motion. She and Daniel had been full of nervous energy all morning. Lydia shook her head. "Actually, I doubt even tea would calm you two down," she said, teasing. "It's not our fault," Daniel said. "This is Wild Whereabouts, the legendary Wild Whereabouts, and they're gonna be here any minute." It was true. Wild Whereabouts, a TV show about finding rare and endangered animals, had asked to film on the Wallace property today. They were looking for cougars, which had disappeared from Maine over 100 years earlier. The chance that a cougar might be living in the woods around Moose Manor was exciting. But it was even more exciting that Wild Whereabouts was here. It was Abbi and Daniel's favorite show. Tires crunched on the gravel outside. Daniel ran to the window. "Is that them?" Abbi crossed the living room as fast as her wheelchair would go. "Is it? I can't see out the window." The living room windows were big, but the built-in long bench seat underneath made it hard for Abbi to get close enough to see out. Daniel turned to her and sighed. "Not them," Lydia guessed. Before Abbi could ask who was in the driveway, the front door opened, and Abby's uncle, Walker Wallace, strolled in. He smiled broadly at the three friends. "I see everyone's gathered for our guests, huh?" "Uncle Walker, did you see them on the road on your way over?" Abbi said. "Are they almost here?" Daniel jumped in. "And did you see Arthur Fitzpatrick?" "Arthur who's it?" Uncle Walker asked. He scratched his head as if trying to place the name. "Fitzpatrick!" Daniel and Abbi shouted together. Lydia laughed, and Uncle Walker shot her a knowing smile. He was teasing them too. "Ah, it's all coming back to me now," he said. "He's the host of Wild Whereabouts, right?" Lydia slung an arm around her brother's shoulder. "That, plus he's Daniel's idol." Daniel shrugged his sister off. "Is not," he said, embarrassed. "Nothing wrong with a good role model," Uncle Walker said. He made his way to his favorite chair near the fireplace and plopped down. "Is that why you look so dressed up today?" Abbi scanned Daniel's outfit. She hadn't noticed that he was wearing dark red overalls with shimmering fabric. He wore a black turtleneck sweater underneath, and his hair was parted neatly to the side. He really did look nice. Daniel blushed and turned back toward the window, still embarrassed. "We might have to be on camera," he said. "Uncle Walker, do you really think there are cougars around here?" asked Abbi. "I suppose it's possible." He stroked his chin, thinking hard. "In all my years living here, I've never heard of one, and I've certainly never seen any. But you know that the forest holds all sorts of secrets." Abbi nodded. That was part of why she loved nature so much. There was always a surprise around the corner. "Look," Lydia said. She was pointing out the window next to her brother. "I think that's them." A large white van was coming down the road. As it got closer, through the gate, over the moat bridge, and onto the driveway, Abbi could see the Wild Whereabouts logo on the side of the vehicle. It really was them. She expected Daniel to rush out the door to meet the van, but instead he looked frozen. Honestly, Abbi felt the same way. Lydia didn't feel nervous at all. She went behind her brother and held onto his shoulders to guide him outside. "I can't believe we're going to be on TV! Come on, let's go!" Uncle Walker followed the twins. He held the door open for Abbi. While Daniel was nervous about meeting his hero and Lydia was excited about her 2 seconds of fame, Abbi felt her own excitement become curiosity. What exactly was waiting out in the woods for them?